optics for cloud computing was the subject of a major presentation by Mark Heimbuch, CTO of Source Photonics, at a data centers workshop at ECOC this week. He joins me now. Mark, thanks for talking to us. Tell us what were the main points you were making this week.
So the issue that we're discussing is whether the co-packaged optics or embedded optics will be moving into the ASIC in the coming platforms that are coming out. So what I wanted to add to the discussion was not the what, but really the how. Are we going to leap or are we going to migrate? So the starting point is we're at 12.8 terabit switches right now, and those have moved to a 50 gig SerDes already. And we're able to migrate to 100 gig SerDes that will allow us to continue with electrical I/O for the 25 terabit switch ASIC. And then we're also able to then just incrementally change the package size in order for us to take that 100 gig SerDes and service a 50 terabit switch. So then the real question comes in at 100 terabits, what is going to be the solution there? And so there I was proposing that the RX would move to an embedded optics, but then the TX could still service 100 terabits with 3.2 terabit pluggable modules across the faceplate of a 1RU switch.
Now this must create a few power issues. Tell us a bit more about that.
Right, so one of the arguments that embedded has is that they can remove the power consumption of the SerDes, and that does take away about 20%, saves some power. But the other thing that it does is it densifies the power consumption into the very small spot where the ASIC is at. And then you've got to redistribute that heat again. So while it does have some overall power savings, that I believe that in these 50 terabit and 100 terabit switches, getting the power off of the ASIC is going to be a key issue.
When will all this happen? How far away are we talking about?
So Moore's law is starting to, run out of steam a little bit, and these are very large ASICs. So there's some question as to exactly how quickly this will happen. But I believe that the 3.2 terabit pluggables will still be servicing the 100 terabit switches out in 2027, and that it's not going to be required to go to a full embedded solution out until 2030 or later.
Okay, well, I'm sure it's going to be an exciting journey. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you very much.